So I was pregnant with my first son, Jaden. We were living in New Hampshire, and I was living with my mom. She was renting a place out there, and the landlord took the money and flew to Florida. So that's how we became homeless as a family. I stayed in a car in front of the school where my son used to go to, and that's where the teacher was there and said, we have to tell someone that you are homeless, and that's how I ended up in the shelter in Framingham.
I'm Chad Foley. I'm the housing program manager. So I coordinate the housing department here at House of Hope. That consists of working with the families to get them housed in shelter, as well as the families who move out of shelter. We stabilize them for 1 year, and our families that go into permanent supportive housing, we work with them until they move out of our supportive housing, basically offering case management services. So I oversee the whole housing team, which consists of me, 2 housing advocates, and a senior housing advocate.
My name is Natasha Rivera. I am a housing advocate. I've been working here in this position for almost 3 years. When they come to the shelter, they just come and they are not feeling familiar with us. But once they start the process with us and they're being in the shelter, we help them from finding affordable housing, to finding a job, to get them where they want to be or they need to be in order to move forward. Once they move them, they are so happy.
Walked in here and I saw the apartment. I was in shock. I started crying because it was like, oh my goodness, I'm actually able to move somewhere that I can call my own. So that was nice.
I honestly feel like anyone who's in our shelter, it could be any one of us. People fall on hard times and it happens. And I think to give those families a new start and to not give up on them when they're at their lowest, to me that means a lot. We're working hard to try and get them new housing so that they can kind of get on their feet and really succeed in the world.
Home, you have your own key into your own little palace. That loving feeling when you come in, you just know it's your spot. It's where you can get away from the world. And that's how I think about home.
Even though that we work for them for a year and we finish our stabilization services, our relationship doesn't end.
I'm so happy. I go to school now too, which is amazing. Trying to get my bachelor's degree for my kids, so in the future we can come back here and say, yeah, we started here. I love it here. This is my home.